This is Jeanette with a Myofascial Release session, and this one is for my hairdresser. I just came from her. Her name is Heather. She's here in Portland, and this is for all hairdressers and people who have a lot of work to do with their arms. So we're going to warm up, and then we're going to do 2 myofascial release positions. So let's start by warming up the spine a little bit. We're going to move forward and backward like this, and we're going to breathe in when you come forward, breathe out when you go back. Try to feel how your whole spine is moving from your pelvis up through your neck. 2 more times. Okay, now let's put the hands on the shoulders, fingers forward, thumb in the back. We're going to do the same movement, but we're going to add the arms. So like this, making a big circle with your elbows. When you breathe out, pull your belly in. One more. Okay. Now put your one hand down, stretch your other arm over your head, and let's do 2 deep breaths into our side. Open up that outside. Come back to the middle, put your other hand down, open the other side. Breathe into your waist. Okay, now we're going to do rotation of the spine. So put your arms out 90 degrees at the shoulder, 90 degrees at the elbows, and touch your forefingers to your thumbs. And then we're going to twist like this. Also breathing in into one direction and out in the other direction. So like this. Two more. Okay. All right, now the neck on its own. So we're going to put the hands on the back, and we're going to make half circles with the neck. So we're going to go up over one shoulder, then down half circle in front, over to the other side, look over your shoulder there. And then we're going to add the breath. Just pick what side you want to breathe in on and what side you want to breathe out on. So go at your own pace. Everybody's neck is different. If you have a very crackly or stiff neck, please go slower than I'm going. Make a note of whether you can move the same amount to the left and to the right. Okay, one more. And we're done with that one. Now, one stretch where put your hand on your other shoulder, the other hand behind you, and a nice twist looking over your shoulder. Feel how you're sitting with your weight into your pelvis and your sit bones, and then twist your spine, sitting nice and tall. Now let's take 2 more deep breaths. Come back to the middle and switch. The other hand on the other knee, the other hand behind you. Sit nice and tall so the weight of your head falls into your body, not in front. And 2 deep breaths. Okay, now the first release that we're going to do is for the forearm muscles that give you that tennis elbow pain. So if you have one that's either hurting recently or that you have had some pain here before, then pick that arm. I'm picking this one because I have definitely had that in the past before I learned Myofascial Release. Not anymore. And so you're going to grasp that set of muscles, right, like this. So your thumb on the inside of it, not in the very center of your elbow, but just below in the muscle, and your fingers wrap around and like you got a good steak in your hands. All right, so we're going to hold this now for 5 minutes. So you're not squeezing real hard, you're just really holding on to it. So let's start by sitting up nice and tall. Feel the weight into your pelvis. And then start relaxing your shoulders. Let them come away from your neck and your head. Let them go. This is your time to feel into your body and to relax. All the movements that you've already done today, just let them go. Feel whether your arm is relaxed or not. Then if it's not, approach it with kindness and patience and compassion. Take a deep breath. Thank your arm muscles for doing all that work. In the case of the hairdresser, all the blow drying and all the brushing and all the wonderful things that you do, let them go now. And then if you feel a little something happening under your hand in your forearm, then sort of follow that. Like if there's a little softening or a little shifting, then just allow that and keep the same amount of pressure into the muscles and follow, which is releasing, the softening and a little bit of moving of the muscles is what is release. And so we're about halfway into it now. So just keep holding and feeling from inside of you. Close your eyes. It helps to close your eyes because it takes out all of that visual input, which is so dominant into your brain. And then feel the relaxation from your neck down towards your shoulder, through the upper arm, into your forearm. What about your fingers and your thumb? What are they doing? How much tension is there left? Can you feel your wrist with all those little bones in there? Be curious. Okay. And then if your whole arm or body want to move, you allow that too. This is part of the learning of what's possible with this work. It is a learning curve. It is something that you just get deeper and deeper into as you practice it, and you start to get an understanding of it. Okay, my arm's really into it. It's liking it. It's changing position. I'm not doing that on purpose, and I'm just letting it go. Oops, now it wants me to be right here. So I just stay there. But we've got another release to do. Okay, shake out your hands. Now we're going to do the back of the neck. So put your hands into the muscles in your neck on both sides. So you are not into the very middle where the bone sticks out, but into any part of all those muscles back there. And now we're going to sit up nice and tall, but we're going to let the head go forward. And then you push into the muscles with your fingers, either 2, 3, or 4 fingers on each side. And you're pushing your fingers towards each other and a little bit down towards the floor to be in the muscles. And try to get an amount of pressure where you feel like you have sunk into the muscles, but it's not super hard pressure. Just enough to sort of be in there with your fingertips in those muscles. And then let the head go. Relax. Say thank you, muscles, for holding up that 14-pound head. Your head weighs about the same as an average bowling ball, and your neck has to hold that up all day when you're up. Do the long, deep breaths again. Let the shoulders relax down towards the floor. If your head goes down farther, yay, that's good. If you have some kind of intense pain, then please back off. Give yourself credit for taking some time to do maintenance for your body. And if your neck moves, go with it. Just keep the same pressure that you have been doing and allow your body to change position. Your body is very wise. It knows very well how it can use what you are offering with your pressure and your position. So let your body show you. Okay. So 15 minutes goes pretty fast when you're doing things for yourself, right? So that's it for the one for the hairdresser. See you next time.